What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Don with the Don Franz Show, where I guess today my twin brother Dan. We are going to, it's Tesla Tuesday. We're going to break it down, talk about what happened. So today we finally got a push up to nowhere land. We are still just kind of dead sideways. Finally getting above this zone we thought would never break. It did for a little bit, but came right back down. You can see we jumped right up into this resistance area right here, ultimately sideways. I think there was a, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not chasing after news. I think there was a price upgrade. I don't know. It went sideways. And this wick actually tagged me out. We went nowhere. So again, I'm in Tesla, right? So it pushed up. It was a good day. But I had my stops tightened up right here. So in fact, this red wick is what tagged that position out. So in fact, all I have are my investment shares of Tesla right now. I'm not any option plays at all. So if tomorrow's red, I would still look for a dip. I think I'd play it pretty lightly. As a trader, I would like this area to confirm it like a bull flag, but if there's any momentum to the downside, then I like grabbing it down here. Again, getting below that, not the best sign. That's the bearish sign. So we did that one time. That was last Friday. Everything was kind of red. Gapped up, got back above where I want it to be. So I'm bullish as long as we remain above this as a trader goes. So I know it's kind of confusing because I'm in investment shares that I'll literally never sell. And then I also trade this. So in the trading account, 0 Tesla right now. But just want to say shout out to everybody, or welcome to everybody, because I was in call contracts, and after hours as it pushed up, I went short shares. Now, every time I have shorted Tesla, I'll do it intraday. I'm pretty successful at that. Every time I have swung Tesla short overnight, gap up. So I just want to let you guys know, you're welcome. I caused this move. It's up. Just saying. Never short Tesla overnight. I'm willing to buy some calls and short this again if you guys are with me. We're ready for another push up. Ultimately, we're bullish. All-time highs kind of above this top zone. We've had nothing but sellers right up here, which is what marked that area. And that's a $900 mark, psychological mark as well. So they're pretty big. I bet a lot of shorts do have their stops just above that. So if we were to crack that, then I would expect some shorts to probably start covering as soon as we just get above it. It's probably an easy short. You know, you get above here, you get in short, you put your stop right above this, the $900 mark. So when it does do that, we get that. It pops just above it. Shorts start to cover, which is buying back your shares like we saw GameStop do. Pops up a little bit more, and then you get the FOMO retail. Everyone just, I got to get in, so they buy it. And it just becomes this little nice push up. So hopefully we'd like to see that if it ever gets above that. Now, I know it's Tesla Tuesday, but we do need to break down the market in general. Turns out the sky isn't falling yet. I know that's a very popular topic on YouTube, but it's doing just fine. More green candles than red. This was the area I was nervous about. Like, please don't reject here. Did not like the signs of that. Did not like the signs of that. But it was time to rock and roll anyway. So we jumped up. We tagged this zone. We didn't see any sellers until we hit the kind of like type 1 area, and we're pushing up again. So I like this. Hopefully tomorrow we are, all-time highs. We are nothing away from all-time highs. I could shrink this chart down. You might think we're at all-time highs. So definitely watching that. Now, a lot of you guys were just, it's too high, we're up too much, we got to pull back. And even I was looking for a pullback in a lot of tickers. But if you guys remember, this was everybody supposedly, I don't know if I'm on board with that. They had to cover GameStop, so they had to sell their Amazon shares and Apple and Microsoft to cover their stupid position in GameStop. Now, if that's the case, you're completely stupid as a hedge fund for putting yourself in that situation. I hope you do watch this video. It's the one time I wish I had a bigger following, so I could say you're absolutely stupid that you sold those to cover GameStop. Come on. That's a rookie mistake. But if that's what caused this, you guys will notice GameStop started to sell off. We started to buy right back up, which leads us right into Amazon and Google. Now, Amazon just started to push up. I was watching this area. It was just another gap and go this morning, which is up. Now, I tagged out, bought the dip. So this was good. I grabbed a put right here, but I closed that we dropped. That was before close. Yes, I say because I was trailing that, and now I do still have call. Now the what I had here to here significantly bigger than what I have swinging overnight. So I went from multiple contracts to I think I have a couple now. So this morning was an amazing day. I mean, 1 minute into the bell, I thought about closing all my trades and taking the day off. That's how much I was up. But I couldn't. Candles are still moving. There's money to be made, so I was still jacking around with this. Now we saw it sell off. We saw it dump. We saw it push all the way back up. Here we are again. And we get the news, so they beat earnings. They were supposed to be, I guess, $7 per share. They beat it. They did 14, so it's like 100% beat. And then Bezos is stepping down as a CEO. Yeah, still going to be an executive chairman. And, just before you get all worked up about that, who cares? Really, who is Bezos? You know of him because of Amazon. That's it. He's not Steve Jobs. He's not Elon Musk. We know of Tesla because of Elon, right? Not the other way around. Bezos just happens to be tied to this. Sure, he made an idea. Let's build a hub where everyone can buy everything. Sweet. And then he built it. I don't want to discredit that. But he wasn't laying on a distribution center floor because he didn't want to go home at night. So he didn't fall asleep there just dreaming of ways he could make the little roller line work faster. Like he wasn't, that's not Bezos like you see Elon doing. So him leaving, who cares? Plus, you're the richest guy in the world. He could just quit. You already won the game of life. He's not doing anything for Amazon. And if I'm just wildly inaccurate, I'm not going to fight you. Just post. Don't just argue in the comments, but like post what he actually does. What innovative stuff is he doing to just lead Amazon through that the next guy can't do? Next guy, don't know anything about him. I know Kramer tweeted he was a rock star. So hopefully it's a bullish move. Now, we saw it sell off, and it started to push up, and then right after that, kind of came back down. I will say, a lot of you guys were scared to swing. I saw a lot of people, should I sell Amazon? Should I sell Amazon? Just straight pushed up. If you believe it was selling off because of GameStop, then all this was getting back to normal, and then now the move. So don't confuse that with it's up too high and needs to pull back. While it might, it certainly wouldn't be any surprising, especially seeing how Amazon's been just dead sideways. If we look at the big picture, hasn't done anything except for today. We made the higher high, so it pulls back. We're gonna look for higher low. Personally, I would not want it going below 3,300 at all. If it does that, it's probably time to switch gears. So let's just zone this out. We're going to struggle right inside here. So look, we jump up, tag that, hit that perfect zone right inside there. Then we hit that again, and then, what do you know? Sellers. So we'll keep an eye on that. Bullish above there. For right now, we got to watch out for that for rejection. So kind of just right where this candle's at. We got buyers here. We got sellers here. Let me tell you, as we move on to this next ticker, some of you YOLO guys, you piss me off. Because you guys are just ignorant, blind, whole account and stuff, and I am just jealous. Because if I had just the balls you had, or just ignorance is bliss, I would probably be a cajillionaire. Just whole account and stuff. Because I have one contract on this. It's a March contract, 1900 call. Again, from what I had yesterday to what I had this morning, this Google was also a rocking one that gapped up this morning. Closed all of them, and then now Google, you can't just trail like I normally do because the spreads are very wide. It's a very tricky contract to trade because there is a $500 wide spread. So I certainly don't want to stop out, and you got to just use your best judgment. Like as soon as we're entering zones, I'm putting like limit sells in there just to get that fill. So tricky one. If we open up here, that contract is now worth $167 plus time. Times 100, $16,700 plus from now until March. That's all your contract is real value and time value. So it'd be an awesome trade. And that's why I just wish, it's always in hindsight too, I just wish I could just YOLO this like a day one trader trading GameStop, because my retirement would have been a few years ago. So, obviously, they said something in here that was amazing. I wanted to be in Google because I expected their cloud service. I thought that'd be a big hype, which we know is a huge sector. It's a huge conversation this year. Cloud, just cloud stuff, and then EVs in general. the vaccine stuff's about done. That used to be, all you had to do was announce you're getting into the medical field with the vaccine, you're going to make an EV or something along those lines, and your stock was going to go from 0 to 60, no time flat. So anyway, all jokes aside, Google, rocking and rolling. We need to see, this is all-time highs, so we can't really chart this out. We can talk about this area right inside here, but that's so tentative. There is almost nothing because sellers showed up here. This is probably an options contract exercising, brought it right back up. We're kind of dancing along the top. Like, let's just make that, I don't even want to make that blue. Let's make that pink. We got a pink in here. That'll work. That is so tentative that it's getting its own color. So hopefully tomorrow morning we are up here. Hopefully the markets are still rocking and rolling. S&P still up. Told you guys we were going to watch out for that zone right here. All we did was just confirm it, come right back up out of it. What a rocking day. Still got to watch out from here. If we don't pull back tomorrow, I'm expecting Thursday and Friday to be a little rocky. More green candles than red. No reason to guess the top just yet. I'm sure it'll be somewhere right here. But I will say we're a little bit up there. We probably need to pull over or pull back. So sorry to all the bears that really thought it was coming down. Again, I agree. That was a little dicey. I'm not going to lie. I almost switched gears there. We just needed to stay below that, and we didn't. So still long, still making money, still in the bull market. More green candles than red. No need to complicate it more than that. If you guys want to know anything else, all links as usual are in the description. There's no discount, no promo code. If you want it, it's there. I do have a full-blown trading suite being built. The options is the one fully done right now. I am a mentor on WeTradeHQ.com. All of that in the description. If you click the join button next to subscribe, you get these charts. Just look in the community tab for my trading view chart. Save it as a playlist. Type in whatever ticker you want, and you'll see the yellow zones if I have them there. And I will see you guys tomorrow live after hours, and we'll talk about the market and where we're going to do Thursday and Friday. So, see you there.